out there and ask Whoop-Eye when he wants to break for lunch.
I have to be a creative problem solver to figure out what to do next. There's really no recipe to making art. You don't learn if you don't experiment and try.
That's what makes it beautiful, and that's what makes it, you know, the feeling come across. You know, just like that little knot right there, isn't it? You know, someone could look at that and say, well, why didn't he cut that out? You know, and then other people look at it and say, oh, look, isn't that novel? It gives it a signature, so.
Being hand spun, it's not perfect. If you want perfect, you can go to the department store. But hand spun is very unique. And if there's a little piece of pasture going through, I just let it go through. It's part of the wool. Doesn't bother me a bit. Little piece of grass, maybe some thistle. Lord, I hope my shoes look good.
Any kind of wood that's got some unique characters about it, whether it be just simple straight grain, or if it's got curl or figure or, you know, bird's eye. How this big lathe, a little bitty piece of wood will make it vibrate like it does, but anything that just really sets it off more than your average piece of wood. There was an ambrosia beetle that bored holes in this tree and laid her eggs, and that's where you get the streaking from. But also, there is some spalting lines, like these little dark lines here, and this discoloration that you see, the darker parts, the blue staining and stuff is from spalting, and I let this piece sit for a year in my floor in the shop in order to achieve, you know, this type of coloring.
I like the pieces to be relaxed, and I like the pieces to have character, because to me they're just real things.
But you take that piece of wood, you know, I know that wood doesn't have spirit, doesn't have soul, it doesn't have anything, but that piece of wood, junk, is now a piece of beauty.